Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video, we are back with another Nano Blitz. We got a goodie for one. We have a goodie for you guys today, simply because it's something that you guys should be used to. You guys should already kind of have a template for this blitz that we're going to be bringing you guys today. We are coming out of the nickel 3-3-5 odd formation. Before I get into it, I do want to give a shout out to my man Ratatouille. I will be leaving a link to his channel down in the description below because he's the one who actually brought this blitz to my attention. So that's why I'm bringing it to you guys today. Now, before I also get into the blitz, make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below on anything that you guys want to see, dislike the video, like the video, whatever it is that you guys want to do. But leave a comment down below on anything that you guys want to see because your recommendations will be put on the channel. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We are close to 10,000 subscribers, and we can only get there with your help. 100 likes, and I will post the next blitz video. 100 likes. Now, on to the blitz. Personnel-wise, we're gonna go over personnel first, obviously, because you guys want to, a little bit of advice on how to run this. You guys are going to want to have your fastest D-back in this corner, in this nickel corner position. So where Anthony Everett is, you guys are going to want to put your fastest guy in there. Anthony Everett is the fastest. He's got 93 speed on the Ravens defense, and that's pretty much the fastest. Now, in these two spots right here, this Chuck Clark, he's actually a safety already, but that's pretty much what I wanted to tell you guys, that in these two middle linebacker spots, you can substitute safeties in it. Now that's the case with most nickel formations. In the middle linebacker spots, you can substitute safeties in them, but they will get the same animations as a linebacker. But the only thing better is the fact that you will be able to have a lot more speed in those positions. So for your user only, make sure that you guys put a safety there because it's your user. You want your user to be as fast as possible. So that's pretty much it. But the player we're going to be looking at mainly it's a blitz video. LB Cross 3 Show 2. Now, why this is exactly why I said that you guys should already have a template on it, because this was a very, very popular blitz back in the literally last year, the year before that. This is one of the more popular blitzes. It was one of the meta defenses as well. So let's go over the blitz a little bit. Let's run the blitz a couple times, and then we're just gonna go over the setups a couple times for those of you guys that are new, and for those of you guys that have been here for a while. And look at us screaming in. Now, one of the best things about this blitz is simply the fact that you guys have that looper. Now, that looper, it causes a lot of havoc for anybody that's trying to blitz in. And also, it kind of leaves a wide open gap for you guys to actually shoot the gap yourselves if someone is trying to run like an inside zone against you. Now, again, we have it so that we can send 6 people if need be. If they start blocking more people, we can start sending the nickel cornerback as well. That's why we have our fastest guy there. And that's pretty much the whole gist of the blitz. Is pretty much being able to send pressure from both sides consistently. That left side pressure is absolute. I'm actually going to show the replay on that because this is one of the perfect examples of how this blitz should be ran and why it's still really, really good this year as well. Now, we're only sending 5 people, but it's an inconsistent blitz, and the best part about being an inconsistent blitz is the fact that there's no way to lab for it. There's no way to sit there and you can ID this guy, you can ID that guy, but the looper is going to create a lot of inconsistencies within the O-line. Now, any blitz that has like a looper in the middle, you can find a way to create inconsistencies. And because we are having it so that this guy's coming in free off the edge, the way that the line kind of just shut down, the O-line completely shut down while having this happen. So right now we have 3 guys that just came in pretty much untouched, all because of the O-line inconsistencies. This is a very, very good blitz. It's something that honestly should be brought back into people's attention, and that's why you guys should definitely go hit a follow on my man Ratatouille's channel, because he is the one who actually brought this to my attention again. So yeah, I just care, like, this is insane. Like, that's actually insane that is something that happens. Now, like I said, it's inconsistent, so it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen every single time. But when it does, it's obviously gonna result in most likely a sack, simply because no one's gonna be ready for that. Like, you can't lab for that. That's something that just that just isn't labbable, and you're just gonna scream and scream and scream and scream and scream. And if they start blocking the 5-man blitz, oh, I actually ended up spreading the D line. If they start blocking the 5-man blitz, you can always just start sending this cornerback as well on top of it, and like that'll just make it even worse for whoever that you're playing. So let's send it. Oh, we actually didn't even send it, but our looper came in that. Our looper comes in that time, making it even more hell. And like, this is what I'm telling you. Like, this is one of the blitzes that might end up becoming a meta again. So get on it now while it's hot. Let's go. Let's just go over the setups, and then we'll go over like some coverage assignments that you guys can actually set up with this specific blitz. So we're gonna go over it 2 times. One for you guys that are pros, and another time for those of you guys who maybe just got the game. You guys are just looking for a nice blitz to send. So this is gonna be a very, very good one for you guys to do. So for you pros, we're gonna base a line. Unless I already did that. Yeah, we're gonna base a line. We're gonna press. We're gonna pinch our linebackers. We're gonna crash our D line down, and we're gonna contain. Now, obviously, sometimes you're. Wait, did I already press? Did I already base align? Okay, no, I didn't. So boom, we're base aligning now. Okay, so once you do that, move your cornerbacks in a little bit. You want to, since we are pressing, from time to time, you are going to want to move your D-backs out a little bit, because sometimes they'll be offset like right here, which it'll create an empty release, like a free release for your wide receiver. It'll create a free release, which means that they will be burning you over the top more often than not if you do not move these guys back a little bit. So make sure that you're moving your guys. That's a crucial step. Make sure that you guys are moving your guys into positions. You can't just man align or base align, because it shifts where these guys line up. It shifts where the looper lines up. It shifts where the outside linebacker lines up. And it shifts where the nickel cornerback lines up. So that you crash down, contain, and that's pretty much the blitz. And then hike, and boom. As you can see, 2 people came in that time, which makes it so that there's no way to run. The only thing that will annoy you a little bit is simply somebody with escape artist, but they will not be able to run out to the side where this where Judan is, simply because he's too far outside for an escape artist to pretty much get out there. They'll have to wait until he engages with one of the blockers, and then they'll have to kind of spread to the outside. So if you're trying to contain somebody like a Vic, this blitz pretty much shutting down the complete left side from an escape artist, this will help you guys out a ton. So again, we're going to base a line, we're going to press, we're going to base a line, press, we're going to pinch our linebackers, crash our D-line down, and contain. And that is pretty much the blitz. Make sure that your user isn't blitzing anymore, and then once you do that, you guys are able to absolutely scream in. That time we didn't scream in, but like I said, it's an inconsistent blitz. There's no way around it. It's inconsistent, but the inconsistencies will 100% work to your favor. All right, and then we're gonna send it one more time. Now that time, the left end came in. Like I said, the inconsistencies will work in your favor. So let's run it again one more time for those of you guys that are pros at the game. We're gonna base the line. We're gonna pinch our linebackers. This is what it looks like so far. We're gonna crash our D line down, and then we're gonna contain. That is what the play is gonna look like. You don't have to move that guy in, but if you do, just simply to create more of a hassle for whoever it is that you're playing. Now that time I think I sent it a little too fast, but you guys get the drift. For those of you guys that are new to the game, you're gonna want to base a line, which is triangle or Y if you guys are on Xbox, and left on the D-pad. This is what the play looks like so far. Then you're going to want to press, which is triangle or Y, and then down on the D-pad. And that brings those cornerbacks down, pressing down on those outside wide receivers. Then you're going to want to pinch your linebackers, and that's right on the directional pad, and then down on the directional pad. Then you're going to want to crash your D-line down, which is left on the directional pad, and then down on the right stick. It says point of attack. You're going to want to slant inside, and that's what the play looks like so far. Then you're going to want to contain, which is L1 or left bumper, and then R1 or right bumper if you guys are on Xbox. Then take your user right here who's blitzing, take him out of his blitzing angle. It doesn't matter what you put him in, just take him out of his blitzing angle. And then you're going to want to hover in between the center and the right guard. And then once they call hike, you drag your guy to the left a little bit, and boom, you are going to be absolutely screaming in, getting more sacks, getting a lot more pressure, and also helping out with the run game a little bit, because that looper does help out a lot with the run game. So let's go over it one more time for you guys that are new. Base of line, press, pinch your linebackers, crash your D-line down, and contain. And that is the blitz, boys and girls. Hover above the center and the left guard, and as you can see, look at him. He came in, and whoever's playing that is going to be so scared they're going to start moving around the pocket, not knowing what it is that they should do. So let's actually send it again. Now, for those of you guys that are new and want to kind of disguise blitzes and stuff like that, the more people that you put up to the line, the better it is when you're trying to disguise a blitz, because it simply creates the thought in the person that you're playing head, like man, do I have to block that cornerback now because he's moving him in? He might blitz him, when in reality he doesn't, because we're only sending the guys that are on the left side, which obviously helps you guys out a ton. So again, hover above. Hover above. Inconsistent pressure makes it a dominant blitz, and I absolutely love that. Now, if you guys want to have like better coverage on the outside, so say we're setting up the blitz exactly how it is that we're supposed to be setting it up. Blah 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 blah. Right? We got the blitz set up. But right now, what it looks like on the outsides is that we have the left side completely open for a flat play. But we also have a safety out there. So something that you guys can do to kind of help you guys out is make that safety into a deep blue. And this is simply just a simple coverage step that you guys can do. And that's pretty much it. Now, your job as your user, as soon as you drop back, take your user, and this is your area to guard, okay? This is your area to guard, because you want to make sure this cornerback is he's a cornerback, so he's going to be able to play a little bit better coverage than a linebacker would. So with that being said, that cornerback will guard the right side, and your job is to pretty much be the mid-read. Like a shaded underneath mid-read is your job. So you're pretty much going to be this guy right here. Mid-read is your job. You're the yellow that's going to be guarding everything. Your user has to be on point, simply because we are sending 5 people, and we have a lot of coverage behind, so to make sure that you don't get beat over the top. That's the point of this. Hopefully these adjustments help you guys out. Let's send it one last time before we get out of here. And we didn't even come in, but we still got a sack within 2 seconds. And I love that. So I actually want to send it one more time, just, you know, for the video's sake, because I don't want to be that guy that's like, hey, my blitz works, while we don't end up, you know, ending it off on a note where we're absolutely screaming in. And there you guys go. I will see you guys in the next video. As always, 2 fingers, man. Peace out. Deuces. As always, I'm out. Peace.